Well, good morning. Here we are. Day one, Debbie, at Disney World. We made it after a rough last night, but it's okay. We're good. I told Debbie, I said, best part of this is everybody's in such a good mood this morning. We beat the rope droppers. Right now, it's everybody that's at the resorts. Get in. It's a little after 7, and Magic Kingdom, if you couldn't tell, opens up at 8 o'clock this morning, but we're ahead of the game, so we are making our way. As a matter of fact, let's go hit some rides, shall we? All right, you guys, we have beat the rope drop by being the guest. So we've already hit one ride. We're on our second one, Pirates of the Caribbean, and it just opened up just as we were walking by at 10 minutes till 8. So that's what we're on right now, and we're just making our way through that. Our next stop's going to be the Jungle Cruise. Right there, Debbie? All right. I couldn't see Deb very well. But anyway, let's do the Pirates of the Caribbean. By the way, they just took my picture. Yeah, they did. So anyway, not sure what you're going to get to see, but we'll see what we can do here.
That scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never nail on it, nor his heir key either.
I humbly accept this magnificent treasure as my reward for my ability last night. Well done.
All right, gang, here we are. Carousel time. This will be our 6th ride, and it's only 10:15. We have been just roaming around. The only ride that we didn't get so far is Splash Mountain, because it wasn't open when we came through. So we'll see what happens. We'll probably get back on it later. After this, it looks like the Seven Dwarfs train. And Mine Train is where we're going after this. So hang tight. All right, here we go. All right, you guys have probably heard of the fact that they've redone the stage here in front of the castle, and they have. As a matter of fact, looks like they cemented this thing, but they redid the whole stage here. Still no shows yet, and they did get rid of the rolling bushes, you might say, that was in front of the castle. We'll show you that here in a few minutes. Speaking of the castle, that's where we're at right now, is in front of the castle.
Well, hello there. Right now, we are getting ready for our meal today. It's kind of in between lunch and dinner, so I guess it would be dinner. But anyway, we are at Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom, and it's a beautiful castle. I think we'll have to go around and kind of take a look and see the other things. It's a nice, really nice room that we're in now. So let's take a look.
All right, so we have been seated now at Be Our Guest. This is our first time here. And of course, the theme for Beauty and the Beast. We're in the main room. Now, Debbie had the chance to talk to somebody. She was coming in. There's 2 other rooms, right? I thought you said?
Yes.
Please.
Yep. There's, I believe she said it was the Rose Room, and then I don't remember the other one.
Okay. So anyway, there's 3 different rooms, I guess, over here. I want to say the West Wing, if I remember right. But anyway, we're in the main dining room. We just placed our order. It's you get 3 things. It's not cheap, that's for sure. $62 per person. I'll try to keep this going around so you guys see. But anyway, and you get, appetizer, main course, and then your dessert and drink. Non-alcoholic drink is included. So, all right. Now, if you notice over here by the window, you see the snow falling. I have been told that this is the actual vision that they used in the movie itself for Beauty and the Beast. And what we see is what they have here. So you've got that. Also, we've got the balcony up there with a couple of rooms. And above that, some really cool painting up here on the ceiling. And from the Imagineers, okay? And chandeliers there. More of the balcony and stuff. We're in the corner over here. Nobody puts baby in the corner. But she is. So anyway, as I said, Debbie's going to talk about the food that we get. She had the pan-seared scallops. I got the center cut filet. And of course, we both got lobster bisque soup because we love that. And then the trio dessert will be coming. All right, so we'll let you know what's going on, how it tastes. Yes, dear. All right, hold on. Let me do this so that you guys can hear Debbie in her update. Go ahead.
Okay, I just have a quick update. The dining rooms are the ballroom, which is where we are, the Rose Gallery, and the West Wing.
Ah, the West Wing. Okay, go. All right, there you go. See, Deb updates you. That was nice of her. All right, you guys stick around. We got more. All right, so let's take a look around here real quick, shall we? Deb gave you some information at the beginning. First of all, when you walk in, I believe they told us this was the library, so that's what we're doing. And you got the fireplace. Notice here the dot. That's where you can stand. You can sit over there. That's where Debbie and I have been sitting this time. A couple more chairs there. But anyway, let me do this here. Got some flags up here. Chandeliers. And then as you come down, they'll come and get us. And then if I turn to my left, oh look, who's sitting in the Beast chair? It's Debbie. Anyway, I'm assuming at one time you could sit in here. Maybe you might be able to dine. I'm not sure. They've closed it up, and this is where waiters and waitresses are putting silverware together and some other things. And as you can tell here, they've got it all blocked off so nobody can walk back over there. Okay? Coming outside of this, we'll just take a quick look. They told us we can come in and have a seat. Our lunch or dinner or in between, as Debbie said, isn't going to happen until 3 o'clock. And they were kind enough, we weren't supposed to check in until 2:40. And at 2:30, I think it was, they said, well, come on in. So they allowed us, and they must have thought that we looked pretty tired and hot. So, but anyway, so this is the little hallway that we walked through when we came in. Now, Debbie's going to be the person that's going to review today's food. Bingo. No pressure. That's right. So we'll see how it is. All right. So that's where we're at. Where are we at? Be our guest. Oh, they're calling us. Let's go.
Okay, what you're looking at is the dish that the lobster bisque was served in. We were so hungry, I don't think either one of us thought to take a look at it before we ate it, but it was very delicious. And I know it sounds silly kind of on a warm day to have soup, but you know what? It was really, really good, and it's going to go great with the pan-seared scallops that I'm going to have.
What Deb didn't tell you was it really did have real lobster chunks in there. Small chunks, but they really had the lobster chunks in there. And if comparing, and Debbie said this, and I was hoping she'd say it again, compare it to Red Lobster, you know, because Red Lobster is a more lighter color, and this was a darker color. And it had a little more of a rich taste, I would say, compared to the one at Red Lobster. Both good, but I prefer the Red Lobster. What about you?
I think so. I think I would too.
Not knocking it. That's what we prefer. Okay, let's see what the encore is going to be like. Yes, boys and girls, that was me in the mornings. No, that was actually the Beast. All right, so let's go over our meal. As you can see by the plates here, the Beast has showed up. There's my plate. There's Debbie's plate, okay? Let's start with Debbie. Now I'm going to take the mic off so Debbie can tell you. Why don't you tell everybody about your plate while we wait on dessert now?
All right. I had the pan-seared scallops, and that came with risotto, and it was delicious. The scallops had a lot of flavor, just very, very good. There were a lot of different flavors in it, and maybe I watched too much Gordon Ramsay, but there were different layers of flavor in there. It was really good. There was a few green beans in there. It tasted like a few slices, very thin slices of apple. There was fennel. And of course, there was the risotto. There was some horseradish I tasted. It was just very delicious. I would give it a 10 plus.
All right, so mine was the center cut filet mignon, and like Debbie said, it came out with mashed potatoes, green beans, baby spinach, and I'm going to be honest, I would give it a 10. It was very, very tender. This is a guy that has grown up eating fresh steaks all of his life, and that's the truth. Not store-bought ones, fresh, right? So I turn around. It had a good crust to it too. I don't know what they did with it, but it had a really good crust on the outer edge on one side. Could have used a little more seasoning. I'm a seasoned type person. A little more pepper on it, maybe. But anyway, the potatoes were very good, mashed potatoes. And the green beans and the baby spinach really added that extra flavor to it. Also had 3 tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, to go along with it. So I would recommend it if you're coming here and be your guest and order the center cut filet mignon. I thought it was really good. Coming up, our desserts here. That's what we're waiting on. We'll find out what that's all about. Okay, stay with us.
Okay, so I'm going to try our desserts. We each get the same 3 here. And here's a macaroon, light and fluffy. Very good. That's a cherry type frosting. Very good. And then the second thing we have is a white chocolate chip cup. And I believe this is called the Blue Stuff. Take a quick bite of that. It's very good, like a light mousse. And we'll get to eating the cup in a little bit. And then the third thing is a truffle. Take a bite of it and see here. Oh my goodness. Got a little liquid center there. That's a dark chocolate truffle, and it has a raspberry filling in it. And that's very good also.
So out of the 3, which one? How would you rank them?
Oh, I would probably say this is third. The macaroon, I would say that's third. I would have to give the truffle number 2, and then probably number 1, the Blue Stuff in the chip cup.
Isn't that nice? All right, let's go into the other room here real quick. And we'll see what it looks like in here. Okay, and this is the room with the rose, or the rose room. Here we are. We're going for a little ride. Take a look. We'll see what Tron looks like as it's coming up here. Debbie is our driver. And there's Tron.
Wow.
Look at that. They were working on, yep. They're doing some arc welding up there. Shot of the castle. Good bumpy ride. What's my driver doing here? We're being passed too.
I got the pedal to the metal, I don't know.
All right. they've got a lot done since the last time we were here. We were here in 2019, so. I think our car's pooping out. People mover's working. All right, we're about done. People mover's next. All right, you guys, here we are. Made it on the people mover. It's going faster than it used to, I think. It's definitely much faster. Anyway, let's see what's new on the people mover since it's been refurbished. Whoa, sorry about that. Coming up to the castle. Now gonna see the castle. I don't know how much this will work. We'll find out.
Proudly presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot and many others forward-thinking ideas that didn't be launched throughout Walt Disney World. If your future includes shopping, then you'll want to visit Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy. At the Tomorrowland Speedway, put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
All right, now we're coming up to Tron. Wow, you really see a lot of it now.
With Adventure, one of the real wonders of all. For a different high-flying adventure, hop on board the Astro Orbiter. Pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights. We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel Progress. Inside this rotating theater, full families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century. First presented at the New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
All right, so we're done with the people mover. And with that being said, I think, I'm like Debbie and I were talking, I think that when they refurbished it, I think it goes a little bit faster than what it used to, especially when you hit the curbs. It really takes off on you and slams into it. But otherwise, the most interesting thing I thought I saw, and I don't know about Debbie, but was Tron. To be able to see that, because they've taken a lot of the walls down that were up there, and now you can see a lot more of the construction site. So that was interesting in itself. Also, it was pretty cool to get on the People Mover again and just, you know, relive that. All right, our next move is, I'm not sure. You're just gonna have to come on and follow us.
If you liked this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, if you want to join us on our next adventure, let's go!